Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Ebusuafo ne adofo me mamu nyina akwa aba baby biara wo. Well, before some share some share mo. Motimeka. So motimeka mama me thumbs up kesi apa. So motimeka. All right, Kevin Odoy. Kevin Odoy. Thank you very much. Madam Wase, thank you guys very much for being an advert patron of HRTV and Time with Tatapsen. Thank you guys so much for joining. Please take this time to actually share the link. Share the link to your loved ones, friends, and family back home, wherever they are. Just share the link to them so that they can all join and be a part of it. Well, thank you guys so much for joining. Baby, I will be Mr. joining, and if I'm be also joining. Yeah, the money I say, a dear major, so a Dr. PK OFORI-ASENSO, and I'm here tonight with my team to give you nothing but the best, as usual. Every Monday, 6 p.m., right here on Time with Tatapsen on HRTV. We are live on Facebook, Tatapsen Ghana, and HRTV, as well as live on YouTube, HRETV. So please, thank you guys very much for really coming, and I really appreciate you guys so much for all that you do. A friend of mine brought up a question that needs some answers, and I want to take this opportunity to tell you, say the answer will be delivered next week with Lawyer Rhoda. So next week we have immigration session with Lawyer Rhoda. So please make it a date. Let's meet next week and have some good conversations and great time as well. The week after that, we will be having some great talks about how to invest in Ghana and also in the financial sector. Okay, today we are dealing with the U.S. financial strategies and also, excuse me, guys, I don't know what's going on today, and also how to actually deal with financial literacy and deal with financial illiteracy in order to be financial literacy, so or financial literate. So that's what we are treating today. But please, the week after that, we're going to be doing the 2 weeks from today. We're going to be treating how to invest in Ghana in terms of like if you have a business in Ghana, the banks, dealing with the banks and all that good stuff, how to go with that. So we're going to be treating that as much as possible. So please make it a date with us so that we can make that happen. All right. Ebusiafo, here da mo nyina ase biom baby a wo bia ho chia kese pa na medema ho nchia kese on behalf of director mo any producers nya ye dama se maba ye ba betwetwe kuma kaba mo so amowo your platform ne so no HITV family ne dama se for your continuous support, and also those of you on Friends with Tatapsen platform ye dama se. In due time, producer and director will be dropping the links so that you guys can join and be part of the family so they can get first-hand information. Again, the Friends of Tatapsen is meant to discuss any issue that you have with your app, the Tatapsen app, and also the HRTV platform or the HRTV family is where we discuss topics, and also you get to know how we're going to be running some stuff right here on the show. All right, now that our guest is in the building, I would like to proceed. Usually when you guys see me stalling a little bit, it means I'm waiting on the guests for them to join with us. Today we're going to be meeting with the two prolific gentlemen who will be delving us into some great financial strategies on how to make things better for ourselves, unlock the codes and the keys that most people have already done here in the United States, and create some financial freedom for ourselves and our generation to come. So before I proceed, I would like to also take this opportunity to thank our sponsors for really making this program a successful one. Sponsor Dikain Eye Feel Good Services, in case you're looking for a mental health educator. And we all know what is going on. 2 days ago was Valentine's Day. not everyone celebrated it. Some people don't celebrate Valentine's Day, which is okay, because some people too, it's not like they don't celebrate, but every day is a Valentine's Day for them, or they can choose to do Valentine any day they want to, and that is their belief. That is okay. And with some people, they wait for Valentine's Day to do and overdo it and make it big, and that comes with a lot of depression too, because if you just think about the fact that you want to surprise your partner or maybe do something above and beyond for your partner, comes with a whole lot of planning, and you don't even know whether it's going to work through or not. Those of you who had a great Valentine Day, just go ahead and put in the chat and also give yourself a good pat on the back. And those of you who don't celebrate it but did something different, or plan to do something different in the course of the year, to give yourself some pat on the back as well. Like I said, Obia when they believe it, Obia will what they do, and is all respected when it comes to this platform. This platform is only authoritarian platform where we do believe in what you believe, and we respect that as called. So look for feel good services in case you need someone to talk to, or maybe you have an institution who is looking for a mental health educator or speaker. Contact them at feelgoodservices@gmail.com. With the same email, in case you're looking for an apartment at Pokwase, you're looking for an apartment, East Legon, Adringano, East Legon Hills, and other locations, you can contact them on the same email. That's Feel Good Homes that I'm recommending to you and your family, as well as your loved ones. Whenever you're on vacation back home, trying to relax, and enjoy the streets of Ghana and Accra, to be specific, look no further but Feel Good Homes. In case you're looking for a house to buy too, they got beautiful 4-bedroom houses that they are selling for cool price. If you reach out to them at Feel Good Services, feelgoodservices@gmail.com, as well as the telephone number here, +1 513 372 5758. They'll be able to guide you through the right process and channel so that you can get what you're looking for based on your taste, tailored off plan homes. And please, when you go there, make sure you tell the PK sent you and that PK asked you to get your discounts. Very, very, very important and very, very necessary. So please do that. All right. I also want to take this opportunity to thank our brothers that we're about to talk with. Really showing us the way to talk, connect with our families back home. Tatopsen, Papa no no. Tatopsen is easy, fast, secure, and convenient. If you don't already have the app by now, just go ahead and bow your head down in shame and let me pray for you so that you can also have a change of heart and change of mind to join the Tatopsen family. Again, it's very, very safe, secured, and very reliable. No transfer fee. Download the app from your Google Play Store, your App Store. Make sure before you send your first transaction, don't forget about this code P-KAY, PK, P-KY, to get your first $20 on your first transaction. After that, if you send me a screenshot like those who already did, I will send you a mobile tobacco, basically 1 bag of rice, just me to be specific, so that you can enjoy that with your family and lovers as well. With that being said, I would like to go ahead and break down how today's show is going to go. We're going to call upon director from Tatopsen Corners to give us updates on what's going on with Tatopsen. Right after that, we're going to delve right into our topic for today with Mr. Sakpa and Mr. Awuku, and we're going to listen to some financial knowledge nuggets. Then after that, we're going to do some Q&A, whereby those of you or those of us who have questions will ask questions in order how to be generational free as well, and also financial literate. Then the last segment, where once we're done with the live section, we're going to go into the Tatopsen focus with Uncle Jimmy and the ambassadors. That sounds like an album title. Anytime I said that, they always hit me like, I think we need to come up with a music group with that. So Uncle Jimmy and the ambassadors also help with answering all your questions. This is the only app or money remittance platform that actually set aside 2 days every week, which is Mondays with the USA show and Thursdays with the UK show, just to give you education, and on top of that, also answer any questions there. Basically, customer service right here for you. So without much ado, let me go and call upon director to give us the update from Startup Set. Director, I'm born design.
Ike nyame adumo betinkwam.
The nyamiase, the nyamiase. Diana, of course, what Startup Set.
The hadie bibia boko. So I'll say happy belated Valentine to everybody. Because there's all on count to the you the Lord me omo makami na no.
My Valentine. Ono so new.
Lord, then it's my dear mommy. And I can munye. So happy belated Valentine or everybody on the show right now. Me say tap at the room and my phone it feeling good. I mean, I don't for say it shouldn't be your, it could be me crying with you.
Oh yeah, definitely. It'll be a Valentine different.
Yeah, it's good. Say you share the love. Anyway, PK, coming back to us. Tap the same one. I mean, we build this app based on family system, right? So into Obibia we show we see you as part of us, you are a family. And until I say every week be twice, you be share at least say you check sponsorship now so krana anya show no education ebe mu no kakra be fa until so we appreciate ye nyema ye. Now because ye I know more apart from so we use PK code now they are sending on. You can also make money whilst you share your own and your personal code. Maybe I'm share so the same way soon as show ni start to say I'm going to share link and I'm preference because in fact will show is on PK. Trust me, sometimes it's immense and yes simple sir. Inti musumo fra busuafo ni nyina na jamumra abroche dey na stress and so ba han so it be di ehun kopo e shi toli kakra ke kan se mi ma yesere kakra inti na no so ja mo ba so amode abeke stress kakra abusuamu an ye wona nkomo na ani. Now on the update, okay, I wanted to talk about because yenya complaints and saying about failure or more send this na e be a failing no, and sometimes they think say if we tap side, I want to take this short time to explain. Not all the time in the prayer side. Yeah, most of the times, you know. Nipana or send your money, so yeah, moon cross checking. One, before you send money to anybody, moon checking is MTN, Airtel, and whatever. Now, secondly, moon say any panel, who on my will be painting on the wallet and I food, who be sending on our failure, who send their not failure. Inti only checking na okuli scan store after we send it and I won't say a dumbo call. Then again, weekends there were a lot of pending. There were a lot of pending work happening. So until more Sunday, you know, MCB brain who say now Sunday I need. So you might think to be a tap. It's not from tap, it's from MTN and the mobile money creators. Most of them, they do or more maintenance, and I say there are small issues. So we deal with partners. It's a problem with Hosana. It can affect the payment. But generally, you all know, say about 95% of our transaction, within 3 to 5 seconds, it should be gone. Now, I don't want to take much of your time because your additional we are na family bonding person will be a person or the bar in the PK made us
All right, that's it. And also, happy President's Day to all Americans in the President's Day. To mama wo mama wo kroma m se no dache presidents no ebi hihiem. Mo ma yem titenkula ne ye. Se na ochine bi no. Um ye mo bi so omo bi so abai na ebitima abedi man so amane makoso kama. And went in the All right, thank you very much. At this point, we're gonna call or invite our special guests for tonight. Mr. Wuku, Mr. Sakwa. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, PK.
How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great, and I know Pam is feeling great. By God's grace, I hope you guys are feeling great too.
All right, all right. Looking good.
Thank
Okay.
God.
I like the background. Everything looks great.
Thank you.
Is that your office?
Yes, this is
Oh,
what it is.
oh, nice, nice. Mr. Kwame, Mr.
I
Sakba.
know it's a
Yes, sir.
lot of it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Good
hold on.
evening to everybody. Unfortunately, I can't come on camera at the moment, so that is why you don't see me. Uh,
Mr. Sakba running away from camera. I didn't even
no,
say anything yet. Mr. Wuku is laughing.
not really.
Hmm.
Uh, we want to say good evening to everybody, wherever you are hearing us from. We want you to stay glued to your seats, and tonight you're gonna learn. So get your book and your pen and get ready for whatever is coming. Thank you so much.
And what if they don't want to learn?
That is fine too.
I thought you had a different way to make them excited to learn about it. But okay, if you're gonna give up if they don't want to learn, then that is up to you too. If it, all
You
right,
can,
ladies and
I mean,
gentlemen, go ahead, Mr. Sakwa.
you can take a horse to the riverside, but you can't force it to drink, you know?
No, that was an old saying. Now you can take a horse to the
Yeah.
riverside, but you have to find how you're gonna make it drink. And
Anyway,
that is a new saying right now. It says, yes, yeah, body baby na you want to mampa na my form about mumu adio. Mr. Sakba,
yeah,
thank you very
thank you.
much. It was great to hearing from you.
Thank you too. Thank you.
Like I said, we're gonna be having a great discussion today, and I want to take this opportunity to hand over the platform to you, Mr. Wuku and Mr. Sakba, for you guys to educate us on some things that we don't know in terms of financial literacy.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. K, for that wonderful introduction. We really appreciate everything that you do. Thank you, Tap Tap, and all our vendors. Without you guys, we wouldn't have been, having this great conversation. So we truly appreciate all of you. We also thank all our viewers, our listeners, those who are on live, on Facebook, uh, HRE TV, and also on Zoom. We thank you all. By the way, good evening and happy Monday, and also happy President Day. We truly appreciate everybody. We are here to, educate ourselves. There is a saying that knowledge, they say, is power, especially if you have the right type of knowledge and then you apply it to your life, that makes a great change. So we are all here to share information. We are in this wonderful country, US, Canada, UK, everywhere. This information, in fact, let me clarify certain things, is not only for Americans or Canadians, it's for everybody because we have, foreign nationals. If you're a foreign national and you want to take advantage of, there's so many opportunities in the system, American system and Canada, you can also take advantage of that. So we are here to share information. This is a series of information sharing sections. Sometimes it will be similar things because we want the information to get deep into our heart so that we can make an informed decision for ourselves. I have a small slide. It's not gonna be any long slide. I'm gonna share my screen and then we go through quick. And after that, any questions and we take it from there. So, Honorable PK, I'm gonna share my screen quick, and then we can go through that. So I'm sharing my screen. If you can take a note, please, you can take a note, because this information, once it's gone, I don't think it's easy to get it. So I hope somebody can see my screen, okay? Can you see the screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you. So that is my name. I'm Ben, and that's my beautiful wife, Georgina. As we speak, I'm in Richmond, Virginia. Uh, I've been here for 14, 15 years now. We are blessed with three beautiful kids, and I'm a financial professional. And this is my brother Kwame. Kwame is in New York, but we team up and then we share this information. So it's a great information that we share that helps everybody. Okay, as we speak, I'm licensed in so many states. As you can see, I'm licensed in Virginia. Let me admit some people. The states have given me the license to do what we do. So I'm in Virginia, Arizona, California, Connecticut, Delaware, DC, District of Columbia, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Kentucky, Maryland, Massachusetts, Missouri, Minnesota, Nevada, New Jersey, New York, California, North Carolina. North Carolina, I'm admitting some people. Okay. North Dakota, Ohio, South Carolina, and Texas. Yes, sir.
You just go ahead and present. Don't worry about admitting. Producers will handle that one.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you so much.
Yeah. So just focus on the presentation.
Okay, thank you, Dr. PK. So what exactly do I do with all those licenses? I'm into financial education. And the good part is for free. In fact, education is a key. It's a key that will change your life forever, especially if you have the right type of education. If you look at this small book right here, most of us might have read it. This is the guy who wrote this book. He's called Robert Kiyosaki. He sat down and said that why is it that some people are so rich, super rich, and others are so poor? Why? And then he attributed this to the fact that we don't talk about money as a community. And it is so true. We work so hard. We are highly educated, which is great. We work 2, 3 jobs. We get the money. But how are we growing the money? How are we growing the money? Because if we have the right type of education, we will know where to keep those money so that the money can work for you. You are sleeping. I'm sleeping. The money is working. What about that? That would be awesome. So we help families or people in 7 ways. The first one is market correction and protection. In our community, we can show you how you can move your money from fixed account, that is checking, savings, and then CDs, because you know that those accounts, how much interest do you make there? And even that little interest that you make, you have to pay taxes on them. What about the variables? The variables, we have the 401k, the 403b, the IRA, the stock, the Bitcoins. All of them are here. You wake up this morning, the market is high. By evening, it is at the bottom here. This year, the market has been doing great, except for February, March. But did you know that that market is not helping you to be financially independent? Because there are insider traders inside that stock market. It works best for them, not us. So what about if we show you how you can move your money from here fixed, variable to index. Is that something that you'll be willing to listen to? That is what you do. So that is the first option. Another option is that tax-free. There are tax-free strategies in this country. US, Canada. You can take advantage of it. We also show that. By the way, did you know that there are 2 tax codes in America? There is one tax code for the informed, and that is why financial education is very important. And there is another one for uninformed. We will talk about it in detail when we meet. What about in our community? If you want to take advantage of the tax-free account, this is what they will recommend for you. Oh, get some Roth, get municipal bond, which is great. But look at something that is happening. On the other side, they have what you call 7702 IUL. It's a tax code. There is a book here, 770 or 7702. We will talk about it in detail when we meet. Again, these are some tax codes used by the elite and those who are financially informed. Number 1, Internal Revenue Code 7702B. It can help you take care of yourself in the long term. If you are old or you fall sick, it can take care of you. It's a tax code. 72E TEFRA. The plan grows tax deferred. The growth is exponential. So at the end of the day, you make a lot of money. You don't pay taxes today, but in future, you're going to pay the taxes. But because the growth is exponential, you will end up in a good side. What about number 3, 7702 DEFRA? You can take money out of the plan tax-free. Yes, there are tax-free accounts in this country. Again, unless you don't want to take advantage of it, there is a book here. It is called Tax-Free Retirement. Yeah, you can take advantage of that. So all these are in books, and we want to share that with our community. Again, probate. Have you protected everything that you're working hard for? Because your loved ones, your kids, if you don't take care, when the unfortunate happens, everything is going to be locked up. These are real facts we're talking about. In this country, whilst you are alive, we have what we call, everybody has some form of bills to pay. And even if you don't have a bill, that house, that you need to pay property tax on it. So when, God forbid, you pass away, it doesn't automatically transfer to your loved ones. So what are you doing to protect it, to keep it safe for yourself, for the next generation, for your kids? Because if anybody pass away in America or even Canada, checking account is going to be frozen. Savings, all these are frozen. They are frozen. Index is not frozen. Okay? Index is not frozen. Life insurance is not frozen. Bonds is frozen. College fund is also frozen. Why is it frozen? That is the law in the system. But you can do something to prevent that. Keep them safe. Somebody will say, oh, me, I have will. Will is great, but will is not going to prevent all those from probate. No. Will is going to facilitate the probate process. So these are some of the things that we talk about. This is a guy, we all know about him. A guy stabbed him 3 years ago, Bob Lee. He founded Kasha. But this wealthy guy, nobody talk to him about what we are sharing. And that is why it is very, very important for us as a community to share this, because nobody knows tomorrow. I know you know somebody in your area who is going through the same thing. This is Aretha Franklin. It happens to her as well. This is a lady from Ghana. It happens to her. So we want to talk about it. Again, income protection. is your income protected? In an event you cannot go to work and it's due to illness, how are you going to take care of your family? So we have that income protection account. We also talk about it. And then infinite banking. There is a book here that you can be the family bank strategy. You can be your own bank. You can be your own bank. How do you want to leave a legacy? And there is also all of this. You create a generational wealth because you control them. So if you are not there, it goes to the next generation. This is what they do in this country. Those who know about it, you also want to take advantage of it. Okay? So all of this can create generational wealth to your next generation. This book is so powerful. It is less than $10 from Amazon. One way to create generational wealth is through proper life insurance. But in our community, everybody, when most of us hear about life insurance, oh, we are running away. Oh, this is the life insurance guy. But on the other side, it's not life insurance. It's a protection account. Very powerful. Every money you grow there, it grows on steroid. It is tax-free. It has so many benefits. So they don't play with it. So banks have this type of product. What about companies? Companies, they have this type of product. So when you hear about life insurance, it is in the form of index. Don't run away. Permanent life insurance. Don't run away. Ask questions how it can help you. I will show you a link with all the banks and the amount they have in life insurance asset. So it's not about you dying. There is this book right here, right? This is from this book, page 53. Page 53. Let me read paragraph 1. Let me read it quick so that it's the same thing on the screen. But I want to read from the book so that we will see that. Okay, it says the biggest banker of all, former Federal Reserve Chairman Ben Bernanke has the majority of his liquid wealth invested in insurance products that promises guaranteed rates of return. Why does he have more faith in the insurance industry than he does in the Federal Reserve System? I wonder. Ironically, banks are legally required to have a foundation of very safe liquid assets known as Tier 1 capital. Life insurance is considered to be so safe that bank regulators allow life insurance policies owned by banks to meet their Tier 1 capital requirements. In fact, as of June 2011, the nation's banks owned guaranteed high cash value permanent life insurance with a surrender value of approximately 155 billion. So my brothers and my sisters, my uncles, proper type of life insurance is key. You can do your stock, the mutual fund, IRA, the stock and everything. 80%, you push them into those portfolios. All of them are investment buckets, but at least 20%, put it in a protection account, life insurance, proper one, because that is what is going to help you, save you. This is the current chair of the Security and Exchange Commission. This man alone and his wife has 54 life insurance policies, separate policy, 54. So the question is that, do you think if it were to be death, if it is not a valuable product, why would these powerful people and the banks pushing money into that product? Did you know that the tax exemption for life insurance is the single biggest benefit in the tax code? My brothers and my sisters, these are some of the companies that we work with. We are independent financial brokers. We are not captive. We look at your situation and we recommend the right company that will work for you. Everybody need a piece, a portion of this product. Of course, some people don't believe in it, but if you want your finances to be stable, I will recommend it for you. These are the books that all this information are coming from. You can take a screenshot, get some books, read them, please. Let's read them. These are not anatomy, medical books. They are small, small, small books, and they have knowledge, power. So this is you can scan and text me. Hey, I want my free personalized financial nuggets, and then we can meet with you and then share more. This is just yeah, there is a saying in our language that higher quantum we can't share everything. There are a lot of information we need to share. So this is me. This is my brother Kwame. You can scan which one you want to scan. That is fine. You scan text. Just scan it and text, and then at your appropriate time, we will respond to you. We schedule one-on-one and we talk. Let's talk as a community. And if you want the old version, this is it. That's my number. This is Kwame's number. And you can also join us. We want to come together and share this information to save our community. That is the goal. If we don't do this, my brothers and my sisters, it will be the same wara to warasa, the same old, excuse me to use this word, the same garbage in, garbage out. We are doing great, but this piece is missing in our community. Please, we will wait until somebody gets sick, no protection. There is nothing for that person, and then we start GoFundMe, collecting it, churches, communities. It's not fun. You can be part of us, as simple as ABCD. We do a background check. I know you will qualify. There is a course that you need to study, and after that, we're gonna train you. All of us, we were trained, and we're still going through training. So there is the number version illustration. I'm gonna pause, and then Dr. Piquet can take over, and then I will pull the illustration, and then I'll be taking questions, and then I'll be doing the illustration if times allow it. So on that note, thank you all for your time. Please, let's make this happen and change our community. Thank you, Dr. Piquet.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ewoku. Thank you. We are very grateful for such information. I must say, others may be aware or probably have different codes to, break, but most of us probably have no idea what you just talked about. So thank you very much. All I want to say is, God bless you for the information shared here. At this point, please, if you have any question, please drop the question and let me ask them for you. Also, if you don't mind, type in those numbers, the two numbers in the chat so that people can pick it up. So you put Mr. Abuku and put your telephone number there, and Mr. Sakba and put his telephone number there so that people can reach out and schedule some time with you as well. All right. Like you said, not so many things that can be talked about publicly, because sometimes when you give up or when you show who the baker is, or when you show where your bakery is, they go over there, kill the baker, and burn down the bakery. And sometimes it's good to have your plugs unidentified, because not everyone is in good for the good race. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's go read some questions, and after that, we're gonna open up the comment sessions for others to. Kevin Odoy, how you doing today? He said hello. All right. Oh, that's when I was asking if you can hear me. Thank you, thank you. All right, A class posted the link for the Friends of Tatap set. Like I said, that link is if you want to discuss anything Tatap whilst there is no show going on. Anytime during the day, you put a message in there. Both directors will come out and help solve your issues for you. Also, there are some great ambassadors on the platform that will also probably step in to help as well. Kevin says we appreciate it. Thank you very much, Kevin. And also, producer did put in the WhatsApp chat link. I think the link just went to those in the waiting room. Did you send the general? Oh, okay. I want to make sure we're not missing out anyone on that great information as well. So this WhatsApp channel that producer just dropped is the one for HITV, where we discuss the topics and all the good stuff. And also, whenever we're done, we try to drop information in case anyone is trying to reach out to any of our resource personnel, and also try to link out to them. Let's say, for instance, you come late, it's like, hey, I missed the show, I came late, I need a number to Mr. Wuku and Mr. Sakpa. I would definitely drop that on the platform. And we do discuss topics that people want to hear. Again, we are looking for an immigration lawyer from Canada. One of our sisters have tried so many times to get us about 2 or 3 different lawyers. It's like Canadian lawyers, whenever you call them, they're not ready to talk. Please, if you know any Canadian lawyer who is ready to come on the show and help educate us on the immigration system in Canada, please help us with that great information. We'll be very grateful to that. Kevin says, term insurance or life insurance, which one is better and why? Can you please help us with that?
Great question, Kevin. Life insurance, every life insurance is great, and it has its purpose. So depending on your goal and what do you want to achieve with it, that determines which one works best for you. For instance, term insurance is a temporal coverage. If you go to church, we pray that God help us to live longer, to see our grandkids. If you are that type of person and you want to live longer, why should you go for 10-year term insurance? Even though it is cheap, but it means that if you have 10-year term, especially the regular one, at the end of 10-year term, every money you paid has been wasted. You don't get a dime of that money because that is the contract. You have to die within the 10-year term before anything small will be given to your beneficiaries. So if that is your concern, if I'm dead and gone, I want to leave something small for my kids or my wife, that is where you want term. But remember, for term, if you mix a payment, you lose the contract because there is no interest that grow on that term life, so that if you don't pay the premium, they can have access to some money and then continue with the contract. So basically, that is a short answer for that. It is cheap, but permanent insurance is permanent, like the name implies. If you pay the premium comes with a big interest. So even if something happens and you are unable to continue with the payment because there is an interest that has accumulated in that policy, they take part of that money, they still pay the premium. And most of them have what we call living benefit. So in an event I have it and God forbid I fall sick, they will give me a portion of that money, take care of yourself. And that is what where we find ourselves. This is what a lot of people do because they know that tomorrow they can be sick. If you are sick, you still have to pay the bills. True or false? True. So if you're thinking about that, if I fall sick, if I lost my job, how am I going to keep my house? Then I need a permanent type of insurance so that I can use that to do all that. And also, people also actually use it to prepare for retirement, permanent life insurance. Very, very important. Because the money you pay there, you are pushing it there towards your retirement. When you retire, you take it tax free, as opposed to pushing everything into the 401k, which is also good. But remember, when you retire, the taxes alone is huge. If anything happens, 401k will go through the probate, life insurance permanent, or either not permanent, it will not go through probate. So, my brother, let's meet and talk more. PK, I think a lot of questions are up there, so we want to take another question. Thank you.
All right. iPhone Zelia says, is this presentation being recorded? If so, is it going to be shared on the various platforms? Very good question. Zelia, it is live on Facebook, HITV, and also Tataps and Ghana's Facebook, and also live on HITV YouTube, and it's gonna stay there. Okay, so you can always get it back from that place. And yes, I will put it on the HITV platform, and I know the A class usually puts it on the Friends of Tataps too, but I can also put it over there as well. Kevin says thank you, sir, and Komlavi Biakosi says thanks. Kay says thank you. What's the name of the book again?
So there are so many books. I don't know which one you're talking about. If you the one that's there are so many books. You don't have one book, a lot of books. So please, you can reach out and then I will share all the books with you. Okay.
All right.
But if somebody also has a screenshot of the books that are used for presentation, you can put it on the chat and then.
No, I think he's talking about the book that you presented. The book that you were showing.
I show a lot of books. I show this one.
I'm pretty sure the one from the beginning. But again, if they reach out to you, they'll be able to get the right one.
Yes.
All right. Kevin says, I'm good, sir. Steve says, I just joined. Is there any recording? Yes, Steve, it's on HITV and also Tataps and Ghana, Facebook and YouTube. Mr. Benjamin's number is 805 930 7950. And Mr. Sakwa's number is 631 918 0908. Can you share phone numbers on? Okay, that has already been shared. And okay, Kevin says, what are the benefits of the IUL? Is that an index universal something?
Yes, index universal life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will you do this over term insurance?
Again, of course, for me, yes. I am all my family. Everybody has IUL, Index Universal Life, because when I look at it, that is what works with my goal. Because IUL, when you pay the premium, again, it's a type of index account. Every account that is indexed is powerful. You don't lose money in that account. And this one, it is the only index account that is tied to our health. So it tells you how powerful it is. All the accounts out there, you just go and hey, I need this. They give it to you. But this one, they want to make sure that your health is perfect because they don't want to give it to you 2 days. You'll be paying a lot of money. So it is tied to your health. You pay any premium, it comes with a big interest. You can take the interest or tax-free. If you need loan, you can take loan from it. Some people design it as their retirement portfolio. Alternative banks, corporations, they use it as what you call executive bonus plans, because every money there, the way it is designed, if you follow the rules, you don't have to pay taxes on it. Who don't want tax-free account? You can have it for your case so that by the time they get to Cali, you have a lot of money there. In our president, right? Every time he said that his dad gave him 1 million, left him 1 million. That is what he's talking. He sometimes he talks a lot of he mentioned a lot of things that we can actually utilize, but most of us we don't understand it. So his dad created a million policy for him, and that policy has grown and has become a big policy or a big money. So these are few advantage of the IUL as opposed to 10 or group or those out there. Is it okay? The person who
Okay.
answered.
This is from N. Kindly repeat the tax codes you mentioned, and please confirm if those tax codes are or investment policies. And said, please confirm if those are tax codes or investment policies or insurance codes.
Okay, so I have a book with me. The person who has asked the question. You can look for this book, 770 account or 7702. They are all tax codes that describe this account.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Liz says, why is that a question to repeat the tax codes you mentioned with the book?
Yes. Yes.
But there's a question. There's a second part of the question.
What is the second part, please?
It says, confirm if those are tax codes or investment policies or insurance codes.
Okay. Okay. Great question. All of them are tax code. They are tax code that describe the product. In fact, life insurance is not an investment product. No. The law does not allow us to qualify life insurance as an investment product. It's a protective account. But people, it is more than investment, but it's not an investment product. Okay, because guess what? Every investment, there is a risk, right? There's a risk with every investment. If you have your life insurance, I don't see any risk that come with life insurance. So that way, it doesn't qualify it as an investment because I wrote a policy for a child. The child was 3 months when I wrote the policy. 7 months later, the child passed away. The parents pay less than 2,000, but over 300,000 was paid to that family. Is that a risk? And they know that this country, they know that you can have a healthy baby today, but the next month that child can develop any chronic condition. So the law says that as soon as you give birth to that child, 2 weeks, secure that child with a policy, and that policy can grow and become a big product or money in that account. Have I answered the question, Dr. Piquet?
Yes.
Okay.
Liz says, why will one person need 52 life insurance, please? Very good question.
Okay, that is please, for that one, the person has to answer that question. It tells you that there is something more into life insurance that we think as a community. Why not on earth will one person, this is a rich individual, go for 54 life insurance? Ask yourself.
I think they asked themselves. They didn't get the answer. That's why they're asking you.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, because the person understands the product, what he or she is getting from it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why can't we as a community also sit down? Why is it that somebody is getting 54? Let me figure out. Probably the person wants to take advantage of the tax-free aspect of it, right? The person wants to use it to reduce their tax burden. The person wants to use it as a whatever.
I actually know this rich guy, right?
Okay.
He's actually one of my godfathers, and I was surprised when I found out that he had insurance for his skin alone, just in case something happens. He had insurance for travel insurance, and I'm not talking about, you know how when you buy a plane ticket, right? You can purchase a travel insurance on top of it.
The protection, yeah.
I'm not even talking about. I'm talking about he had a travel insurance policy whereby anytime, I think
No, right?
someone is talking. Oh, go call him talking, Mr. Kwame. Yeah, anytime he travels and something happens,
Yes.
before the airline take off anything, or if there's an accident on the road, if whether it's a vehicle accident, if it happens whilst he was traveling, he's gonna get insurance for the traveling purposes and also for the car vehicle that it happened. I was surprised when I heard that I think he had about 10 different insurances, and it was crazy. And I think he had an insurance specifically for his shoulder too, because he played lawn tennis, senior citizen lawn tennis club, and he had insurance for his shoulder too. So when I heard that, I thought it was ridiculous because there's one general insurance that it kind of embeds everything, and I didn't know that people were doing. Mr. Kwame, you have to
No
mute yourself.
problem. Yes.
But yeah, let's go to Joe Paddy. Joe Paddy says, "Thanks so
Hello.
much for Mr. Kwame." Mr. Kwame, Mr. Mito, why? Joe Paddy says, "Thanks so much for this great nugget. Please, as international students here, how
Yeah.
can we take advantage of some of these opportunities?"
Great question, Dr. Piquet. And then the person who asked that question. So like I said, foreign nationals, everybody can take advantage of this product, but it's by case. We have to analyze the case by case. I have some foreign nationals who personally I have written policy for. They qualify. They look at your assets, so they look at a lot of things. So you can also take advantage of it. I have some foreign nationals who are getting their green card. They finish school, they are getting their green card, and they are part of the crusade. We call it crusade. It's not life insurance. So it's a financial crusade that we want to use to change our lives, because this is the only way we can turn our life around. Thank you.
All right. This is from N comes back again and says, "Kindly explain the index universal life policy." And I think you did that on one of the questions, right? Because somebody
Yeah.
asked. And the best index to use. You kind of explained that, but you didn't ask the best. You didn't add the best index to use. So if you don't mind adding that part real quick.
Okay, thank you so much. Again, there are so many indices out there. Please connect with us. Let's meet. Let me show you all of them, how they work, and then the one that works best for you. Okay.
Kevin O'Doy says, "How do you work on the probate as well?" Alex, I'll see you. I'll call you very soon.
Okay, great. How do you work on pro? So basically, in this country, right? When somebody pass away, if somebody pass away and that person doesn't have a trust, if you are on this line and you want to be saved, you and your family, get a trust. Trust is very, very important. But life insurance and then annuities, they also doesn't go through the probate. So for now you don't have trust, you can get life insurance, you can get an annuity. At least it protects your family and everything that you have. But if you don't have anything at all, the day you drop down dead, it's a law in every state. Everything that person has to be frozen. It goes to court. The court is going to select somebody who is going to be a manager of everything that you have. And then the law is going to look into it to decide if you have any bills, they will clear it off. And if there is anything left, that is why they're going to remember your case, your spouse, whatever. So that is how the trust work, or that is how probate works. So life insurance, index annuities, and then trust. They don't go through the probate court system.
All right. Relevant wants to know: will you recommend life insurance with living benefits to any other?
Yes, please. I like I said, I have life insurance that come with living benefit because I don't know what can happen to me tomorrow. I can be sick. What about if I don't fall sick? The money that grow in that account, I can use it. I can take it out as a withdrawal. If I need loan, I can take it out. What about if I can have it for my kids? By the time they grow up, that money will grow better. I can take money, take them to college so that I don't have to pay student loan. So that is why I decided to get it for myself and my family.
Okay. Victoria says, I think is the book from Robert. Oh, he said, I think it's the book from Robert Kiyosaki. The one that's what I was trying to say. The book from the beginning.
Oh, this one, Robert
Yes.
Kiyosaki.
Yeah,
This is
Rich Dad.
This is rich dad and poor dad.
Okay.
This one doesn't talk. Generally talks about index, but it talks about how financial education is a key to your success. Yeah, so we can get this. It's also cheap.
All right. Relevance comes to say, will you also recommend a post-tax rather than a pre-tax for retirement benefit? That's a good question. I actually had that question for myself too.
So again, great question. Again, it depends on your goal. It depends on your goal. You can, diversification is a key. You don't have to, or you don't want to put all your egg in one basket, because if anything happens, you lose everything. So you can get some Roth IRA, you can do some 401k, you can get do something small, life insurance, the permanent, the permanent one is very great. You can get some of that, and even if you have money, get some term as well, because maybe the term life is not too expensive, and if you get it for 10 years and you think if you lose that money, it's not going to affect you too much. Why not? Because you never know. So diversify everything, and at the end of the day, you'll be up there. So I think that's what I can say.
Kevin says, thank you. A-Class posted a link again. Kay says, if possible, can you explain infinite banking? And is it related to life insurance?
Sure. It's a lot. So infinite banking simply means that be your own banker. And they use the index strategy to do that. Every money you put in the index funds, you grow it, you take advantage of the tax system, it doesn't go through probate. So that is why at the end of the day, all those funds are your own funds, and you become your own banker. So that is how it works. Get the book and read it, my brother or my sister, whoever asked the question. Okay.
Beep, Alex, can you put your emoji up so that I can call you for your call? I think it's Alex Zebra, if I'm not mistaken. Can you put your hand emoji up again? Oh, there you go. All right. Unmute yourself, Alex, and tell us where you're calling from, Alex.
Let's see.
Alex, unmute yourself.
Yeah,
there you go.
I'm a strong supporter of Tap Send.
Yes, sir.
I'm in New Jersey, from
yes,
Ghana
sir.
too. Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, and I think I really want to thank Tap for what you're doing, because the information Mr. Wuku is giving us is very, very important. I've been here for many, many years, and I never knew of how important this type of life insurance is. But somebody told me this last year, and I also got my license, what Mr. Wuku is doing. But for you to bring Mr. Oku on this platform is good because we always thought that life insurance is only when you are dead. But we realize that that is where we can all put our effort to have this type of insurance, this IUL, so that we can really benefit from it. Because the one thing which causes poverty is sickness. Just one sickness can rip all what you've done here. Now I've seen many Ghanaians going back home with this type of insurance because of the compound effect. Now they don't take the money which they have in their banks here to go and do businesses. They
Okay.
yeah. So
Mr. Alex,
yeah.
I would like to get into other questions from other people, but thanks for your contribution a lot.
So thank Mr. Wuku for what he's doing. Thank you so much.
Thank
Mr.
you,
Wuku.
thank you so much, Mr. Alex. BB says, hi, I appreciate you taking the time to explain the IUL policy, but why don't you touch on the risk and cost with the same emphasis as the potential benefit? Caps, participation rates, rising cost of insurance, surrender charges, and the impact of policy loans all materially affect long-term performance.
Okay, great. That is 1,000 questions in 1,001. So, the first of all, can you go with them one by one, Dr. Piquet?
So BB wants to know, take your time to explain the IUL policy, which you already did that.
Okay.
But why don't you? Oh, he said he or she said they appreciate you taking the time to explain that. But why don't you touch on the risk and costs with the same emphasis as the potential benefit?
Okay, that may be another topic, or whenever
okay.
when we meet one-on-one, I can talk about it. But let me summarize it. Of course, there are costs. Let's talk about costs. The more you age, the more the cost of your life becomes super expensive. So you get it at an early age than to wait to be old. Again, like I said, I wrote a policy for a child, and then after some few months, the child passed away. So because of that risk that the company is taking on the person's life, that is why they charge you that insurance cost. So insurance, they actually have what we call premium expense charges. They also have cost of insurance itself, and there is also an administrative charges. Some other companies also have even surrender charges and also rider charges. There are a lot of charges, but trust me, my brother was asking the question. If you combine all
well, we don't know if it's a male or a female. So the person who's asking the question.
Okay, the person who asked the question. Trust me, if you combine all the charges in that policy, and maybe at the end of the day, maybe you have 500,000, right? 500,000 yield that you are going to get from that policy. Take out the charges from that 500,000, and then also, and take the rest tax-free. Again, you have 500,000 in your policy. All the fees that come with that 500,000, take it out. Take the rest of the money, put it aside. And also 500,000 from your 401k that you are going to take after retirement. Look at the taxes that you are going to pay on that same 500,000. Compare the two and tell me which one you pay a lot.
You know what I think? I think the best process would be just meet with the person one-on-one and have both data in front of you and just juxtapose it between the two. That way they can make the judgment for themselves, because that question is very loaded. So let's go to the second part. Caps, participation rates, rising cost of insurance, surcharges, and the impact of policy loans all materially affect long term. So I think those were just supporting ideas that he or she was trying to make in trying to say that those all play a major role. So how do you differentiate the emphasis as the potential benefit? All right. But again, BB, please reach out and just have a good one with it so that we can have everyone a question in and before we leave. And also, it's going to be a sequential thing. He's going to become with different aspects of this financial literacy and different angles. That way, we can have good in depth with it. Max says, "How do you get the trust?"
You get great question. You get trust through a lawyer, but there is I have lawyers that will give you discount, and then so you can get in touch with me. I will show you how to get it. But trust you get it through lawyers. There are trust lawyers, but again, I have a discount that can reduce it for you. So if you
Okay.
want to reach out to me, you can reach out, and then I'll direct you to that.
All right. So Jimama asks, so even when you have a will, your assets will still be frozen?
Will doesn't prevent your asset from going through probate. Will is going to fast track the process because the will you have is registered already. So as soon as the person passes away, everything goes fast. But if you don't have will at all, then everything is going to start from the scratch. And it also goes through probate. So the worst thing to have is nothing at all. The second worst, you have will, and that is it. You don't have trust. The best, get a trust. Trust covers everything.
Okay. All right. A-Class just dropped the link to the Friends of Startup Sen. Please click on it. Startup Sen rocks. We appreciate this. Building generations wealth is key. That's from Kevin Odoy. Kevin comes back to says, we don't want to leave a bill. We want to leave a will. Wow. That's deep. I like that. Nana Mercy says, is the life insurance with living benefits same as the permanent life insurance? Yes or no?
Please, I was reading something I did not. Sorry.
Is a life insurance with living benefits the same
Yes,
as
please.
permanent life insurance?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay. Dr. Chachu E. Nyamedi says, can you show or put Infinite Banking book link in the chat? Can you show or put Infinite Banking book link in the chat? Is that something that you can do that, or you want to give it to them when they meet you one-on-one?
Yeah, yes, let's do that. I don't actually have the link, but when we meet out, I'm gonna give you everything where to get it from. And thank you, Mr. Chachu.
All right. Thank you very much. I presume those are all the messages that we have. I'm glad we were able to touch on all the messages so that everyone can get their 2 cents in. Also,
Did you read Dr. Chachi?
yes, I did.
Dr. Chachu.
I did read his. His was the last one that I read.
Yes.
All right. That was the link that he asked about the book. Unless he had another question that I missed. But I must say thank you very much for coming. If anyone else wants to speak or talk, we still got about 6 minutes. You can put your hands up and we will call you for you to ask your question. If not, I will say I will call upon director. And once director is coming, if anyone has any question, you can still put your hands up and I'll call you after director is done. And Mr. Awuku will still answer your question for you. Director, please sign out Mr. Awuku for us. A-Class. So director, you're ready. A-Class. Director or A-Class, can one of you guys sign Mr. Awuku off for us?
I can. You want me to leave?
No.
Okay.
A-Class, you're a co-host. You can unmute yourself. Oh, it looks like he has another account that he wants me to unmute him. Producer, can you find that account and unmute? A-Class, put your emoji up so that I can see you. I can see you. I have to scroll through all the way down. Can you put the emoji up so that it can pop on my screen? And producer, wait, hold on. Okay. All right. A-Class, go ahead and unmute yourself.
Yeah, thank you very much. And producer and Dr. PK, Yamin Shaw. Uncle Go,
Yes,
Yamin
boss.
Shaw, Pimpin Yamin Shaw,
Showing,
for the good work you've been doing for Mother Ghana and Tata friend and your dear brother Kwame as well. Yamin Shaw, we
thank
pray
you.
that people will contact you guys for more explanation and more details as well. And you must want me to Yakupon and Koswan and Tremashim also. And to all our
Amen.
viewers and listeners, we say that God bless you all. And let's continue to be together as one and get more knowledge. That at least it will help us in this work of today. Oh, John Facham Kaka for my voice. God bless us all. Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you very much. This is the voice of Director A-Class. I'm pretty sure he's not at a good place right now. That usually he turns his video on. That's why maybe his video was off. So A-Class, yeah, thank you very much for the sign out message. On this note, I want to say thank you all. Thank our viewers for you know, basically coming out today in your numbers to actually support the show. We are very grateful. We don't take this lightly. And next week, we will be dealing with legal issues, immigration issues with lawyer Rhoda Frimpong. And it's going to be a very beautiful one. The week after that, like I said, we have our sister from Ghana, from the Ghana Commercial Bank, to talk to us about how to invest in Ghana and also use the bank system to actually take care of some, utilities and bills and stuff like that. And again, we can see how you can actually send money from TapTapSend through Ghana Commercial's bank account. If you have a bank account and you don't want to send money to somebody to keep it for you and take your money and misuse it or whatever, you can send money to yourself from TapTapSend to your own personal bank account. And that'll be a very good talk in the next 2 weeks. With that being said, I want to say thank you all. Thank you all. I am so grateful on behalf of the team, HRTV, as well as our awesome sponsors, TapTapSend, for such time that you guys have spent with us, and also all the support you guys have given to us all these years is just enormous, and we are very, very grateful, and we do not take that for granted. And please keep supporting us and please pushing the message out there to the world so that everyone can hear it. If we are able to tap into one soul, just imagine how many great people or information we'll be able to put out there for the world to be a better place. God bless you all. My name is Dr. PK OFORI-ASENSO and my host, Dana Lord, as well as A-Class, Danny, and everyone who are supporting this show from far and near. God bless you. And see you guys same time next week, right here on this show, Time with TapTapSend.